All right, welcome back. I want to congratulate Bobby Porter up there in Youngstown winning 2 of those tickets, and the other winner, Ron McCamick from Sportsman Lodge up there in Southport, my neighbor up there, and glad to watch it every morning there. I enjoy Sportsman Lodge. It's a really good weekend show, and Ron Jones, Ron McCamick. So Ron, we'll get you those tickets. I'll call y'all back after the show.
Peanut Festival, that'll be fun.
It will be. It will be a lot of fun. All right, now let's talk about. We've been doing a lot of fishing video, and we're getting ready hunting season. I can't think of a better way to start off hunting season than tell us what happened.
Opening afternoon, we'd been watching this deer for we got a picture of him the week before, and I knew he was pretty big. We didn't know how big. Well, we got in Saturday afternoon, and some does and fawns came in, and we're playing around, and all of a sudden I looked up and I see horns standing there, and he stood there for probably 10 minutes and then fed around and pulled my bow back 3 times. I shot him the 3rd time I pulled my bow back.
Okay. And your dad is in a tree behind you?
He's in a lock-on up behind me.
A lock-on behind you, so he's videoing the whole thing, and we have just a really good quality video of this hunt, and you're going to be amazed at the size of this deer. So let's roll into this video, Tom.
shot him right over there, and he ran this way, and we just found blood. We lost it right back there, but we found it back, and he's running back this way. So we're going to see if we can find him. There's some blood. Looks like he's going right here. Who would have thought he was blood there? There's some blood, yeah. This is a monster. Golly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 points. That is like unheard of. Oh my goodness. Look at that, Dad. Oh my goodness. This deer's a monster. It was goodness.
That's bigger than the one you killed last year.
It's got the same genes as my 14 point. Points going everywhere, literally. Golly. Told myself last year I'd never kill one over 14 points. Just killed a 19. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
That's a pretty one. We gotta get him on the truck.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get him.
I tell you what I like about Coram. I like the food, I like the price, I like the quality, I like the quantity of it. But what I like most about Coram steak and eggs is I like that friendly atmosphere that I always find when I dine out there. It's owned and operated by Linda and Willie Coram. They are the original, and they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their breakfast out of this world. And my favorite is the world famous Coram Heavenly Hash. Coram Steak and Eggs, 804 South Tyndall Parkway.
When you think of a successful hunting season, two things come to mind: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. Browning is the best there is, and C&G Sporting Goods is your factory direct, full-line Browning dealer. C&G stocks Browning guns, camo, knives, scopes, gun safes, bows, and much more, including hunting and fishing license. Look over the new Browning BAR camo short frank and X-Bolt rifles. Why pay good money for anything less than a Browning? Browning and C&G, the best there is. Home of the experts.
Hey, welcome back, folks. Hope you enjoyed. That was a quality video. Your dad did a great job.
I'll tell him you said that.
He did. He better be watching.
He's watching.
And your grandparents too, right?
Grandparents are watching too.
Okay, we've got these horns here, but before we get we got them up here for a special reason. But let's take a look at our times today. Whitney, I'm gonna let you do our times. Go ahead, honey. Let's see what we got here.
All right. Our express lane fishing game forecast is from 10:06 to 12:06.
10:06 or 12:06. That's 2 good hours. Just tell your boss you want an early lunch today and take off work at 2 o'clock and go over there and catch a big old trout or redfish, or take your boat there and shoot a big buck. Now, these horns. This is one that you took this past week, or I guess last weekend.
Yes, sir.
And Walter, this is actually the deer we put on the beginning of our show.
Right. This is January of '08 in Alabama.
Yeah, you got it out of Troy on your lease up there, and what's ironic is the scoring on these. So tell us about the scoring. Walter, I know you had yours scored.
I did. This deer scored 138 and 2/8.
Okay.
138 and 2/8.
Okay, 138 and 2/8. Okay, now you haven't had yours officially scored yet, but you went by the hardware store,
yes,
and which is sort of an unofficial score, and they took a lot of time in doing it and all. And tell us what they did with this one.
They ended up scoring him, believe it or not, I didn't think this, but they ended up scoring him at like 139 and 1/8.
Okay.
And I didn't believe it. I was thinking 110, 115, and when I heard that, I was shocked.
It's amazing what the difference in points does.
The points can do it.
So this is an 8-point deer. So then you go to an 18-point deer.
That
huge
shoots
difference.
it.
That's the difference right there. And at first, I know in the field you thought it was a 19-point. You were excited.
I did. I counted something that probably shouldn't have been counted. But
yeah, but I know you're excited. What the heck, 18 point? That ain't nothing to sneeze at.
And what's great too in their hunting is that they've taken a lot of time to set up where their camera's going to be, where they're going to be. You saw he had his harness on, so that he's safe in the stand. So they're doing it safely, correctly, and
Don't want to fall.
that's
Yeah,
right, and
yeah.
managing things well.
We are talking about the deer up in Calhoun County. Y'all have had that at least a good long time, and you
It's,
sort of
it's
managed
actually our property. My dad used to lease it before I was ever born, and then we bought it a couple years ago.
Okay.
And we've had it ever
You've
since.
had a long time.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Speaking of born, your mom and dad are bringing a new baby
Oh,
into the
yes.
world next week, aren't they?
That's
Next
right. Expecting a
week.
new little brother or sister,
Yes,
right?
brother.
Little
Little brother.
brother.
So
Another
I'm
little-
excited for that.
Okay. All right. We're talking about Walter. I know you hadn't quit your day job. You're still a financial planner.
That's right.
You're
That's
a volunteer coach at Bay Haven.
Yeah. All coaching at Bay Haven's volunteer, and still my office is on 77 there. And I've got my second book out, 7 Steps to Serious Money, and if you guys ever want to have any callers get that, I'd be glad to donate
Would
that.
they do that? Yeah. Yeah. What's going on now with the stock market? And
That's a good question. Well, right now the market is up it's about at a 6-month high, but the results from the election yesterday, it's uncertain what that will have, what kind of effect that will have on the market. And then today, the Fed is releasing its statement on what they're talking about doing to help put money into the economy or not, and the effect on the market for that is uncertain too. So there's a lot of uncertainty out there.
A lot of uncertainty right now. Okay, just as is when you go hunting and fishing. I was asking what your favorite class was in school, and you said PE, right?
Yes, sir.
PE, and Whitney, tell me, what's your favorite subject in school?
Mine is probably science.
Science. You like science. Y'all looked at some owl pellets the other day, didn't you?
Yes.
You're not doing that. Okay. All right. Let's take we got a quick. If we get a chance, let's jump into fishing real quick, Perry. I want to show folks what's going on at the pier. A lot of people don't believe you can catch this kind of stuff here at the pier. Check out this mahi that was caught. Bobby Graham sent me this picture. Caught off the pier by Howard. The local fisherman fishes there a lot. Friday morning caught this off the Panama City Beach pier. Look at that mahi. That is nice, isn't it? Right off the pier. They were coming in close. That just shows you some things you can catch off the pier and all.
I bet that drew a crowd.
Oh, it did. And that's just a beautiful fish right there. And don't forget, we're going to have we only got a minute or two left. You were talking about, let's talk real quick about when they shed there, when you saw them shed. I mean, the velvet.
I think it was October the 16th or 17th, the 6th point that was in that video. I'm not sure when it was, but we got a picture of him. He had velvet on, and then that morning he had velvet. That afternoon, all the velvet was hanging off of him. It was a pretty cool picture.
That is neat. So you pretty well could pinpoint when the velvet was down.
Yes, sir.
And that's a big advantage that cameras have given hunters nowadays, to know where the deer are, when they're coming, what deer are actually there, and to be able to see the development educationally. That's great.
It is great. And now you got your lease still up there at Troy.
I do.
Got some nice deer up there.
Yeah, it's hard to get up there during football season and with the market and
Yeah.
windy working at Bay Haven, but hopefully towards the end of the season in January get up there a good bit.
All right, we're about to run out of time, folks. Don't forget to enter the sweepstakes. And I know a lot of folks going to want to watch this video tonight on YouTube. And Jeff will get it on probably this afternoon. He had to work late last night, but Jeff will probably have it on YouTube later on today. Thank you for all getting up this early.
No problem.
You too, baby.
Enjoyed it.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
We're glad you're like a regular guy with us now. Keep killing deer like that. All right, we got to get out of here, folks. Y'all, you look, make outdoors part of your world and do something good for someone today, and God bless you.
Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors with Captain Roy and Coach Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, Florida's only live daily outdoor show.